If a lot of years worked on your inside, meaning your character, learning from your mistakes, if you all worked on that as much as you thirst for that right angle shot picture or that right holding your stomach in enough, getting the six pack looking like it's really ripped and chiseled. If you focused on your inside as much as your outside growth, things would be simpler. But then again, I'm being really foolish to say something like this. You know why? Because a lot of people still gonna want what they want. Okay? And that's the problem. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be personal growth. All you're doing is showing that you are making yourself more desirable. Believe me, I've been guilty of it in the past. You're making yourself more desirable, but you are not dealing with the common factor of all the situations when it comes to relationships going wrong. That common factor is you. It's always been that way. You know, this is why a person like me took myself out of the relationship thing for quite some time. Came back into it, realized what I learned throughout that whole hiatus served me well. You ask the right questions and you start to pick up on patterns of people. People who don't respect you, people who just want one thing from you. And when you modestly ask them or you guide the conversation somewhere, you start to see that they don't have the cojones to tell you their true intentions. They just want something from you. Or you got some of them who really think they are hot stuff. I had one tell me she was a queen. You're not a queen. You were a single mother of 2 children, married twice, meaning out of each marriage you had a child out of each marriage. You didn't get divorced. I don't trust you. Okay? You were giving me something that I needed. I guess I was giving you something that you needed. But you have to ask the right questions to get that out of people. People are not that upfront because they know how dirty their laundry is. And if they tell you what they want up front and they show you everything up front, you know, people will run the other direction. They peel back things in layers. You know, body count related, dating habits, you name all of that. I had one that looked at me funny because I actually told her the situation years ago with an ex-girlfriend. And yes, there was things I could have done different. I told her, I was in a situation where I was in a bad financial spot, very bad financial spot that I've been climbing out of for years. Got myself in a lot better, got my credit score back up, still working at getting it even better when it comes to my finances. I look back at what I made during the year and I was like, wow, I made this past year and I was like, wow, I made more than I thought I did. You know? Because when your mind is so focused on not being content and trying to do better, you don't realize that you are doing better. It's that thirst. It's like going to the gym. You just can't be like, okay, I'm going to go once, I'm good, one and done. No. Some people they the hardest on themselves, rightfully so. But then you have people who go under the knife, take that picture, and they just basically honey trapping, thirst trapping, and they are none the wiser. It's like you done all of that for gratification, but you haven't done anything to enhance your character. You haven't done the right things to show that you learn from your mistakes. You haven't. And that's where we at in social media today. This is why I be looking like, you know what? I'm so good. I'm so good, y'all. 'Cause I'm a fury. I'm out. Peace.